లోక్సభ సమావేశాలను ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారంలో చూద్దాం.
You will not mention anything to Mr. Holland. Those were the two statements that I made. Okay. Now, Defense Minister, I'm coming now to the second part. Yeah. Defense Minister said that we are accusing her. The frame she used was, you are accusing us. Madam, I am not accusing you. And I am not accusing Mr. Parrikar. I am accusing Mr. Narendra Modi. Let us be absolutely clear. You have done, other than try to defend a lie, you have done nothing. So I do not think that you are involved in the Rafale scam. I have no proof so far to say that you are involved. But I am very clear that the Prime Minister is directly involved in the Rafale scam. And I will tell you why. There are a couple of central questions. 3 रक्षा मंत्री ने कितना 2.5 घंटा बोला? 2.5 घंटा बोला? अनिल अंबानी जी को ऑफसेट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिले? नहीं आती मुझे, नहीं आती. तो अनिल अंबानी को ऑफसेट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का सबसे बड़ा पार्ट मिला. वो अपने खड़गे जी दिखाइए जरा अपना कागज. उसमें लिखा है, अनिल अंबानी जी का लिखा है. नहीं, वो अनिल अंबानी वाला डबल ए वो उनका जो एनुअल रिपोर्ट था. ये नहीं, ये वाला, ये रिलायंस, ये इसमें लिखा है, अनिल अंबानी जी ने लिखा कि लार्जेस्ट ऑफसेट पार्टनर विद Dassault worth 30,000, largest offset contract in India. Life cycle opportunity estimated at 1 lakh crore rupees we have been given. And the defense minister did not mention his name. Yeah. आपने उनका नाम तक नहीं लिया. आपने एक बार नहीं बोला अनिल अंबानी का, आपने नाम नहीं लिया. क्यों नहीं लिया? और मेन सवाल यह है कि अनिल अंबानी को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कैसे मिला, किसने दिलवाया? और आपने 2 घंटे बात की, मगर आपने इसका जवाब नहीं दिया कि HAL से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट छीनकर अनिल अंबानी को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देने का निर्णय किसने लिया? बैठिए. अरे वो प्लीज बैठिए. बोलो. हमारा सवाल था कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. जी आप बोलिए. दैट इज नॉट गोइंग ऑन. डिफेंस मिनिस्टर ने बोला और उन्होंने अपने भाषण में जी. अरे यार बैठो यार. मैडम प्लीज. अब ये तो दोनों तरफ से होता है. अपने भाषण में क्लियरली बोला कि पुराने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को बदल के नया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट डेवलप किया गया. और जब L1 की सवाल आया, उन्होंने जवाब नहीं दिया, बट उन्होंने कहा था कि एक पुराना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट था और उसको बदला गया, नया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लाया गया. नए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में अनिल अंबानी को हटाया गया, HAL को हटाया गया, अनिल अंबानी को लाया गया. तो हमारा मेन पहला सवाल था, अनिल अंबानी को लाने का निर्णय किसने किया? होलैंड जी ने कहा कि प्रधानमंत्री ने किया. हमने आपसे सवाल पूछा, आपने हमें जवाब नहीं दिया. दूसरा सवाल, L1 जो यूपीए के समय बिड हुई थी, उसमें राफेल का दाम 560 करोड़ रुपए था. आपकी डील में 1600 करोड़ रुपए हो गया. पहली बिड में RFP में बेयर एयरक्राफ्ट नहीं था, फुल कॉम्प्लीमेंट था. और ये यहाँ लिखा है, इन एडिशन टू वेपन्स, लॉन्चर्स, पाइलॉन्स वुड हैव टू बी प्रोवाइडेड. The requirement for launchers is tabulated at below. तो आपने ये जवाब नहीं दिया. आपने ये जवाब नहीं दिया. ठीक है, ये चाहते हैं कि प्राइस कैसे बढ़ा. तीसरा सवाल जो आपने बोला कि आप बोलते हैं, तीसरा सवाल कि नेबरहुड बहुत डेंजरस है. अगर नेबरहुड बहुत डेंजरस है तो आपने 126 से 36 कैसे कर दिया? अगर आपको सही दाम पे 36 मिल रहे थे तो 126 क्यों नहीं खरीदे? तो ये मेन सवाल थे. अब मेरा आखिरी आपसे सवाल है, 2 मिनट में खत्म करता हूं. मेरा सवाल ये है रक्षा मंत्री ने एक्सेप्ट किया कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने इमरजेंसी के होने के कारण बाईपास सर्जरी की। उन्होंने कहा कि 126 वाली पुरानी डील को नरेंद्र मोदी ने बदला। कहा आपने कहा निर्मला जी। अब मेरा सवाल है, 8 साल की नेगोशिएशन, 10 साल की नेगोशिएशन चल रही थी, एयरफोर्स के एक्सपर्ट्स कर रहे थे, एयरफोर्स के चीफ, डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री के अधिकारी सब इसमें इन्वॉल्व हुए, उनका सालों का काम था। तो मेरा सिंपल सा सवाल है और मैं ये रक्षा मंत्री से पूछना चाहता हूं, मैं उनसे हां या ना का जवाब चाहता हूं, yes or no. And my question is very simple. When this bypass surgery was done by the Prime Minister, did the highest officials of the defense ministry object to this bypass surgery? Yeah. Did they make a statement or did they suggest to the defense minister, to anybody else, that the Prime Minister should not be bypassing the defense establishment? Can you answer my question, Nirmala Sitharaman ji, with a yes or a no? Thank you.
Okay. Thambi Durai ji, only one clarification. No, she will answer.
No. Only 1 minute I will take, madam.
Yes,
sorry.
Yes.
Defense Minister Nirmala Sitharaman spoke very well. 2 points I want to raise, because in her speech, she said Augusta West, that dealing of that helicopter, why is not given to the HAL company?
Okay.
She asked. Who finalized that deal of this Augusta Western deal? This is happened during 2003, I hope. That is Vajpayee period. He finalized and ordered that, what I learned.
She will reply.
I'm telling this one part. Afterwards, who has given the order is different, but the finalization, technical finalization, made it during that period. Then afterwards, because I want, as a member, I want to ask a letter. I may be wrong. Then afterwards, implementation maybe UPF government would have done. I'm not denying that.
Okay.
But basic finalized at that time is 2003, what I read in somewhere, that Vajpayee gave some clarification how this has to be, how much height, how many 4,500 meters it has to fly, not more than 6,000, everything clear at that time. One second, our madam said regarding the HAL, even our Rahul Gandhi raised about this. According to our madam, HAL not properly maintained during the UPA term, not invested anything to develop that. But afterwards, she gave lot of detail. So much, like invested. No. When the stage is improved like that, when you are making made in India, make in India, why can't you give that this to that HAL instead of the Reliance Group is a new company in the name. It's a financially doldrum company. That can be taken that. Therefore, you only explained that HAL has completed very well, developed very well now. That why can't you give that at least now? This deal is to HAL instead of that's all my question.
Yes, Minister. Yes, Minister. Yes.
Madam.
Yes.
Madam, first of all,
Yes.
I'll respond to the Deputy Speaker first and then come to the air.
Yes.
Uh,
Now your deputy is going to be transmitted.
Yes.
You
go on. Please, now let her reply. Yes.
The Honorable Deputy Speaker.
इतनी अच्छी मिली है तुम्हें डिफेंस मिनिस्टर जो बोल रही है ताकत से, तो क्यों निशिकांत जी सही करते हो? बैठो चुप. She is speaking very well. She is doing.
Madam, the Honorable Deputy Speaker asked us about Augusta Westland. Was it signed during 2003, during Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji's time? No, I'd like to give you the picture. The signed contract with Augusta Westland International Limited, AWIL Limited, which is a UK company, was signed on February 8, 2010. Not during Atal Bihari Vajpayee's time, but no, madam, no.
I made it very clear.
No, I'll come, sir.
Let her complete, no? Let her complete.
So, madam, so the agreement was signed in 2010. I'll come, sir. I can
Let
only
her
go
complete.
sentence by
Why?
sentence. Huh?
Yes.
So that's one thing. Then a pre-contract integrity pact, which are details, which is what on the Honorable Deputy Speaker is referring to. That was signed in 2008. Even that was done during UPA time. So it's nothing to do with NDA 1 under Vajpayee. Let's be clear. So thank you, sir. So that is one thing.
Yes, yes.
Second, he was right. He was right in expressing very good concern about HAL. And I'm grateful that he pointed out what I said and therefore asked the question. Yes, we are investing a lot. We are trying to make sure that the scaling up can happen for producing more Tejas aircrafts. We are giving them additional capacities, not just in Bangalore, but also in Nashik, also in Lucknow, and so on.
Okay.
Yes, we are trying to improve. Now, why couldn't we give the order? The question is, I want to answer it. The flyaway condition aircrafts, 18, which was what they wanted to get from France,
Yes.
in flyaway condition, was also not going to be built in HAL. All right. Now, that 18 is what we are getting, not 18, but 36 in flyaway condition from France. So, flyaway to flyaway, they were also getting it from France, we are also getting it from France. That 18 was not being produced by HAL, we are also not producing our 36 from HAL. Now, the 126 minus 18 were to be produced by HAL, for which the agreement couldn't be signed because of the 2.7 man-hours extra that they asked, and also because of the guarantee which Dassault didn't want to give. Therefore, that 126, the rest of 126, 108, couldn't be processed. They left it as it is. Now, in our case, for the rest, we have issued an RFP under the Strategic Partnership Scheme or program, through which whoever the bidder be will have to produce in India. It could be HAL, it could be any company, or it could be HAL, DRDO, and anybody else. That will come out of the new RFP for the others, 110 or whatever number, 126 minus 36, will be now based on that RFP will be produced through the strategic partnership in India. So, Deputy Speaker, sir, that Make in India approach for the rest of them, other than the 36 which is coming under flyaway, like the 18 that you wanted to get from flyaway, will be manufactured in India, but the process is through a transparent mechanism of strategic partnership. All right? Sir, that is one set. Now, I want to answer the questions or clarification which Honorable Member Rahul Gandhi ji has asked. Now, I just want to highlight, Madam, yes, due to, I spoke for a long time, I thank every member of the House for the indulgence that they've given me, because it meant a lot. I needed to answer on every facts. I could have elaborated a lot more on offsets. I shall do that now because that has been raised as a question. The offset contract, Madam, under the Rafale agreement, are governed by offset guidelines of the Defense Procurement Policy of 2013. That policy is not made by us. That policy was already given to us as a result of the policy we framed in UPA. Now, as per the offset guidelines, the Defense Acquisition Council may prescribe varying offset obligations. It could be 30%, it could be 40%, it could be 50% in special cases. Accordingly, an offset obligation of 50% was prescribed for the Rafale. Not 30. We didn't stop it at that. We said 50%. If we buy for 100 rupees, 50 rupees worth you have to either procure from India or invest in India, and therefore then come and claim the credit. Now, I want to tell you, madam, 2 offset contracts were signed, one with Messrs. Dassault Aviation and another with MBDA on 23rd September 2016. The same day on which the intergovernmental agreement was signed, ma'am, that so far as discharging of the offset obligations by OEM and its Tier 1 vendors through Indian offset partners is concerned, there is no mention of any private Indian business house or houses in the IGA or offset contract. The offset contract does not envisage manufacture of 36 Rafale aircraft in India by any public or private sector firm. The 36 is coming flyaway condition from France. As per the offset contract, the vendor or the OEM, the original equipment manufacturer, is required to confirm the details of IOPs, the Indian offset partners, or products that they're buying, either at the time of seeking offset credits or 1 year prior to the discharge of the offset obligation. So there is time for them to come and claim with me that this is whom they are going. And therefore, till then, I can't state anything openly based on media reports. The annual offset implementation schedule, as per offset contract, will commence from October 2019. The annual, I repeat, because the noise has started again, I repeat it, madam, so that you can hear it. The annual offset implementation schedule, as per offset contract, will commence from October 2019. The vendor or the OEM is yet to submit a formal proposal in the prescribed manner, indicating details of IOPs and products for offset discharge. I would want to underline the share of Dassault Aviation in the total offsets. The share of Dassault Aviation in the total offset is 19.9% only. And there will be many Indian offset partners of Messrs. Dassault Aviation under many avenues. So I want to draw your attention to that one. Therefore, I can. I have already explained about the HAL. Now, just one little additional clarification, because all of us are very, very sensitive about our names being taken up. Even if exact quotes are produced, we are very worried about the names being taken. So am I. I was called. That remark is expunged now, I understand. But I was called duty. I'm sorry, unparliamentary it might be. It was. I heard in the milli on that day, Raksha Mantri Nirmala Sitaraman jhoot bol rahi hai. Later on it was expunged. Now, Raksha Mantri is jhoot bol rahi hai. Pradhan Mantri chor hai. Ye bhi is parliament mein bola gaya. Pradhan Mantri jhoote hai. Ye bhi idhar bola gaya, madam. So, if some people have thin skin and they get very sensitive about their names being taken, even I'm sensitive, madam. I don't have a khandan to boast of. I come from ordinary background. I come from a middle-class family. I come with my honor intact. Pradhan Mantri ji comes from a very low, poor economic background family. He has come up the hard way. His name is untarnished till today. He is not corrupt. And he has led a clean government. You call them chor? You call them jhoote? And you expect us to sit quiet? And today, because I've quoted conversations from his press conference and his statement in the parliament, My name was taken, so I should be given an opportunity. Even I have my honor intact, madam. Prime Minister has his honor intact, madam. We all want to be respected, madam. We don't have nobody. I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry, madam. I will have to say this. Just because we have Khandan name next to us, it doesn't give any right to anybody to call the Prime Minister a chore. It doesn't give any right to anybody actually to call them jute. You did that. And when I stood up to defend myself, your entire party drowned me down that day on the vote of confidence day. Your entire party stood up and drowned me. You didn't ask them to keep quiet that day. Today, when you want clarification, you're asking my respected members to say, listen, allow me to speak. Did you allow the Prime Minister or me to speak that day? You shouted me down. You called me duty. You called me asatya. You said all that. I can't defend myself. Madam, another thing, madam, here. It doesn't, it's not the prerogative of only Khandans to protect themselves, madam. We all come from normal backgrounds, fight our way through the system to be where we are. We have our honor intact. It's not anybody's business to throw us like that. I'm sorry. There was no reprieve. There was no attempt by the Congress leadership to stop the members from calling us like that, from throwing paper aeroplanes at us, from sitting and laughing and heckling at us, from hugging the Prime Minister and going winking there. Did anyone stop them? Hug the Prime Minister and then go wink there? Is this not insulting? Is this not insulting my Prime Minister? Is this not insulting? Ah, yes. When it is your leader, it is wasting time. My honor, the Prime Minister's honor, everything has been insulted in this house. Have you all ever apologized? Have you ever apologized? Having winked your eye after having hugged the Prime Minister, having called the Prime Minister a chore, having called the Prime Minister a thief, have you ever said sorry? I'm sorry, madam. This is not the way. It doesn't give anybody the right. Nobody has the right to call others like that. I may come from a very ordinary background. Prime Minister may come from an ordinary background. Who gives them the right to call us like that? Who gives them the right to call us? I'm sorry, madam. This is not the way this parliament, when I come in, like the way Prime Minister did Naman on the floor, all of us feel very honored. No, madam, I would want to take this opportunity. Please. All of us feel very honored, coming from ordinary backgrounds, to be in this wonderful house where eminent people have been here. Eminent people have been here. Even some of their own senior leaders. Jawaharlal Nehru, Pandit, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, all of them. When we come into this house, we feel very touched that we got the honor of being here. And our reputations are available for you to insult us the way you want to insult, please. And not a word of apology. I'm sorry, madam. This is not the way this house should run. Thank you for this opportunity.
Please, now nothing. No. Now we will take item number 19 and 20. Item number 19 and 20. No, nothing. 3 and this is discussion together. N.K. Premchandran to move statutory. No, nothing now. It's okay. Whatever has happened, very well. Whatever she has said, that is true also. वो पेपर के हवाई जहाज फेंके भी गए. I have seen all these things. Now please don't. It's okay. Premchandran.
Call the next name.
Yes.
Next name. Call the next name.
N.K. Premchandran, resolution you don't want to? You don't want to speak? No, nothing. I'm not going to. Not every now and then.
Next member.
Yes. Professor Saugatra is not here. What is this? Item number not on this. Are you not speaking? N.K. Premchandran, you have to move the resolution. Are you not? I have taken item number 19 and 20. No. We have gone next item. Not now. Nothing.
Call the next member, madam.
Betty.
Call the next member. This one.
Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary also. You also don't
want.
Yes, Saugatra is not there. Shashi Tharoor is also not there.
The minister.
Okay.
Minister.
Now,
Madam Minister. पहले Minister.
Minister.
PP Chaudhary.
I'm taking the other. Minister PP Chaudhary. Yes.
बिल शुरू कराइए.
Please.
Madam, I rise to.
Advani जी आप कुछ मत.
Madam, I rise to move that the bill further to amend the Companies Act 2013 be taken into consideration. Madam, in fact, the government constituted a committee in July 2018 under the chairmanship of the Secretary of the MCA with a view to review the existing framework of the Companies Act 2013 and make the certain recommendation with respect to the offences and with respect to the related matters. The committee held number of meetings, and for recategorization of the offences, the committee made recategorization of the offences. Those were of the compoundable nature, and those offences were normally, before that, those offences were required to be adjudicated by the special courts as well as by the NCLT. Therefore, those offences were taken out from the